Hello everyone, Julie here. I'm coming on live to share with you how I put together this really festive Christmas bag using my scrap cheek file, and this one is the Snowflake bag. And whenever I assemble a file for my scrap cheek, I normally print out the PDF to help me identify the pages, and it would be easy to put together once I have that information. For example, here are the two flaps, and it said to glue under snowflake flap doing contrasting color. So I just print it out and just go through them and just make myself familiar with what I'm going to do with all the pieces once I cut them out. So I hope you like this bag. The way that I chose to decorate is I made these two poinsettias by hand. And it's also from my scrap cheek. And that one is the poinsettia gift topper. So I got this file and I just cut out the poinsettias and then assembled them. I will show you as well how to put them together and how to form them towards the end of the video when I put them on the bag. Okay. Also, I just want to let you know that the base, I cut it with American cardstock vanilla, and I find that this kind of paper just cut really nice on my Cricut, and I normally don't have any problem with it. Let me see what else. That's it. This tag right here, I made previously, also using my scrap cheek file, and I made let me see. I made a tag box, okay, and it has 5 tags. I made them pretty chunky, and they are really, really cute. I use one of them on this bag, and then I'm going to use another one on the bag that I'm showing you today. Okay, so here is the front, and here is the side that you kind of can press it down like that, and then here's the back. I chose not to do too much on the back, and I glued this down just now, so it needs to dry. So I need to probably clip it down just so that it will dry. Okay, so let me show you how to do it. Okay, let me bring in the pieces. These are the main pieces for the box. So what you have are these 2 pieces right here. One for the front and one for the back. Okay. And then you have these 2 pieces here that will go on the sides. And then you have these 2 pieces that will be the bottom of the bag, and then one go inside to make it a little bit more, give it more a little bit of stability. So let me show you how to put together. It's not very difficult at all. Okay, so after you cut, oops, I just shake the camera, I'm sorry. Here I did it again. So after you cut this out, go ahead and fold on all of the score lines. You have one right here, and then you have another one at the bottom, okay? And the same with the other piece. Now, in the original file, there is a cut line right here to make the back collapse if you wanted to, but I prefer not. So I went ahead and cut two without the score lines. So don't fold this down yet, okay? Let's put the box together first. Well, I think maybe yeah, I think it's easier probably to, no, let's just put the box together first. Okay, so you take one of the sides right here, and let's do the bottom first. So you take the bottom piece, the one that you have two, and what you're going to do is you're going to put glue right here. Okay, now here is the snowflake. The snowflake is being folded down, so you got your front here. So basically, you putting glue on the front. So let me do that. I hope I'm in frame. I'm not an expert at this, so I'm doing my best just to show you how to put it together. Okay, and once you have the glue, you take the bottom and go ahead and place it, connect it with the bottom. So I think it's probably easier if you want to make sure that you can see. Just try your best to match it up perfectly. Okay, like so. So that is your bottom, and here's your front. Okay, here's your front, and here's the bottom pieces inside. Then you take the other piece, and you are going to put glue again on the right side. So here's your flap, and here is the fold line. Okay, put your glue here. Okay, and then you're going to connect the other side of the bottom to this side, and make sure again that you are even on both sides, so your bag will be straight. Actually, it should go right here, I'm sorry. Put some glue. So this is going to be like this, and this is going to be like this. So no, you need to put glue right here. Sorry. So the glue is going to be right. No, I did it right. I just got sidetracked, that's all. That's what happened when it's live. If you made a boo-boo, you made a boo-boo. Okay. And then, just go ahead and connect these two together. Okay, making sure that you're flush at the bottom. This bag is really big, so it's kind of hard for me to get everything in frame, so I hope that I'm not obstructing anything. Okay, so there you have it. So these are the sides, and then here's your bottom. Okay, and the next piece you want to glue down are these two pieces right here, and they will be the sides. But before you put it down, go ahead and glue this tab down. Just like so. And fold it to the inside of your bag. You just give it a nice, clean, finished look. Okay, and once you do that, then we are going to assemble the sides. So go ahead and put glue. This is the right side, this is the wrong side, and you fold your bottom tab up, and then you're going to put glue right here. And then you are going to match it up perfectly here. Do your best. Fold it over so that you will have a straight edge right here. And once you do that, go ahead and turn it around and then do this side. And this is the wrong side, like this, wrong side. You fold this up. So this is pretty much the right side of the bag, but it will be glued down. So put glue or whatever adhesive that you would like to use. And then, again, match it up. And making sure that it's flush at the bottom. Oh, our pretty bag just fell on the floor. And then we are going to put it here and then bring the bag up like so, and then on this side. Okay, so I'm going to put glue here. Okay, and then I am going to, I hope you can see, okay, I am going to bring this up and connect the two pieces. Okay. When you have it even, then you can go ahead and press it down. Then you have this side. Right here. And once you have glue, go ahead and close it. Make sure that it's even. And turn it around. Use your finger to press this down. So here is the inside. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so now we're just going to close this side. So we're going to put glue here. And here. And I'm going to bring it up. And close it. Lay that so I can see. Sorry, you're not going to see it, but basically just making sure that it's glued down straight. Okay, and then this side is the same. Making sure that it glued down straight. And then turn it upside down like this so you can see. And then just press it down. Okay, now your box is almost done. So all you do now is, let's see, what I would do now is, I have a layer here. And I am going to put that layer down. Okay, this layer I cut by hand, and I cut it 10 7/8 long and 7 7/8 high, and that will give me just a tiny border. So I am going to put glue and then glue this down. Check the camera again. So I'm going to make sure that I have even border. I'm not worried too much about the top because it's going to be folded down by this. So once that I have this straight, press it down. I'm going to turn the box over and press it down so I have that glue down right there. Okay, and once that's done, what I'm going to do is these two pieces here will go right here. So this will fold down, so the brown piece underneath will give it a little bit of a contrast. So the best way to do this is, there are two little circles right here. If you just match them up when you glue them down, then that should do it. Okay, so since I want the brown to be showing through, I'm going to put glue on the brown side. Nope, I did it wrong, the wrong side. You know what? What I'm going to do is, it should put glue on the other side. I'm going to use that for this side over here. Okay? And then I am going to glue this down. Am I in frame? Okay. So put glue, and then you can just press this down. And there you go. Okay. Then on the other side, I am going to put glue. And then I am going to glue this down. There you go. Okay, then the next thing that I will do is, there are two pieces that, okay, well, let's put the other piece, the extra piece, go in here. Okay, so I'm gonna put glue. And then it goes right in at the bottom. Just drop it and then just press it down. There you go. And then on the side, you can work it like that. So you have a little crease right here. So now, all we need to do is to put the handle on. In the original, I put ribbons, wire ribbon as handles, and you can do that. But I like to make my own handle. So what I did was I cut two pieces of designer series paper. This is 12 inch long and 7/8 of an inch wide. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this together, and then I'm going to make a handle for the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these two together. Make sure that you put glue as best as you can to the outer, because we're going to curl it. So we need the glue to really stick. So make sure that your glue stick down, and then can just work it like so, and just try curl it. Okay, and normally I would just go ahead and do this and clip it with a little clip and just leave it so I can train it. So this one is done, and then it will be like that. Okay, Then what I do is I go ahead and use the 2 holes as my guide, and I am just going to glue this down like so over here and then over here. Okay, so let's put glue. Put a little bit glue right here, and then I'm gonna put glue right here. Now it's gonna take a little bit time to dry. So what I do is I just put the glue, make sure that it's straight, and then I'm gonna use the clip to help it to dry. Let's see if I have any more clips. Like so. Okay, and then on this side is the same thing. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue right here, and then a little bit of glue right here, and go ahead and make sure that it's even on both sides. Kind of eyeball it, and then go ahead and clip it down for it to dry. And we turn it around, and we're going to do the same on these 2 sides. Okay, so put it right there, make sure that it's straight. Flip this down. And then do the same over here. Flip this down. This is the back, and this is the front. I really like it. And then we're gonna set it aside to dry, and I'm going to show you how to make the poinsettias. Okay. Let me bring in the poinsettias. And what else do I need? Okay. So I have this. It's like, this thing is very hard. It's like a chipboard, and I use that to shape my leaves, to put the veins into the leaves. So I'll show you the ones that I have made. This is the pink one, and this is also the pink one, and then here is the red one, and we're gonna make the red one. Okay, so here are the 2 leaves, 1, 2. So we're gonna go ahead and distress the leaves. So let me see. I'll just take the leaves and basically just go around with my green ink. Okay, and then I will do the same with this one. Once I do that, then I will take, I don't know if you have a flower shaping kit, but I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and the name of it is McGill, and it comes with 4 that you can shape the flowers and the leaves with. So I'm using the one that really pointed, and what I do is I'm going to draw a vein I hope you can see, but I press it down really hard in the middle, and then I just draw a vein around it. I'll show you when I'm done. Can you see that? Then I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. And I'm pressing down pretty hard to make that imprint. And then once I've done that, then I am going to use the mold to shape it. So basically, I just take the other side and just break down the fiber like so. On each side, I just go in like that and turn it around and kind of flatten it out. Okay, so I turned it, this is the wrong side, and I'm just pressing it down on the side. And then turn it around and kind of straighten it out. So it looks pretty like a leaf, more like a leaf than just real plain. Okay, and at this point, you can also distress a little bit so that the vein will show if you like. It's on the other side. Okay, so these are your leaves. Now we're going to do the poinsettia flowers. The file come in 3 of these, and 3 of these make 1 flower. You got the big, the medium, and then the small. So we're gonna shape the medium first, the large first. Now the center is very fragile because it's very little center. So when you shape it, make sure that you support the middle so that it doesn't rip apart. And with this one, I need to first distress it, sponge it with red. So I just use I think we stopped for a second. Okay, forgive me, you guys, if I'm all over the place here. So go ahead and distress the poinsettias with red. I'm not really being too careful. If I need more after I shape it, then I can do it a little bit more. Okay? But sometimes the leaves will break off if I'm not being careful. So here I'll show you how to shape this. So basically, what I did was I just take this small one, I think it's a 6 millimeter, and I'm just breaking down the fiber by doing the same thing with the other one, like the leaves. I'm just going and pulling it in like so. then I turn it around and I kind of pull it back in a little bit, like so. And there is your first layer. And here's your second layer. You can also do it from the back. Just go around the petal and pull it to the middle. And I'm doing it pretty hard. I should spray it with water too, but I forgot to bring it. So gonna have to do. And then we can just, and this one is the same. It's not really hard. And none of the flowers gonna look exactly alike. So just take your time. Okay, so now basically you got 3 of them. And what I'm gonna do is I fold my mat in half and kind of give it a little push in the back. And now, if I want to distress it a little bit more, I can go back and do that. And because we shape it, the vein will show up with the ink. Okay. So I'm going to put this together. So I'm using my hot glue gun. Just put a little dab of the glue gun is not plugged in. Sorry. We're going to use glue. So it takes longer to dry, but that's okay. We just offset it, okay? I just turn on the glue gun again. And then you put the offset it again. Like so. So here is your poinsettia. Okay, so now you have the 2 stamens. So what I did was I just used the 6mm and I just pull it into the middle. So there's one. And here's 2. And then you can also use your hand and just do it like that. And let me see, is my hot glue a little bit hot? Come on, hot glue. Nope, the hot glue is still working on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the wet glue. And if it falls off, we can always glue it back on. That goes in the center. And then this one goes on top. Okay? Now, if you don't like glitter, you're done with the poinsettias once you put your leaves on. But I'm going to show you what I do with the glitter. What I use is the Gina K glitter gel, and this color is, well, it doesn't say, but it's bubble gum, okay? And basically, it's glitter. So what I'll do is easy to use because all you have to do is take a brush, paintbrush that you have laying around, and just dip into it, and then you can just paint it. I don't know if you can see me. So I can just paint the petal with it, and it makes it so pretty, festive. I don't know if you can see it. So that's what I'm going to do to all the petal. And then after this, you can just immediately wash the brush, and then you can just use the brush next time. Okay. So this is what I have. You see all the glitter? That's so pretty, isn't it? Excuse me. Okay, so now here's my hot glue, and I think it's ready to go. This leaf right here kind of flapping around, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just to hold it together. And then I'm just going to put glue on the leaves, and then glue it down to one of the petal, like so. And then the other one, where's the other one that I shaped? Right here. This one, I'm just gonna put glue here, and then I think I'm just gonna put it right there. And then this piece is flapping around still, so I need to just put a little bit of glue so it won't do that. Okay? So there is your poinsettias. And I make the other red one last night, and then the two pink ones. So we're going to use the red and the pink today. Okay? So once that's done, we can bring back our box right here. And I think I need to clean my hand because I have glitter in my hand. And then I would suggest that you use hot glue to glue down your poinsettias. Just place it where you want, and then put hot glue on the back. And I think I am going to put it right there. That's so pretty. Okay, and then I am going to put the pink one maybe right there. Or maybe a little bit up like that. Maybe like that. So, glue. And I'm going to lift this up. And put it down. What do you think? Okay, so hopefully our handles are dry. I'll take that off. Take this off. Because I didn't thread the ribbon as handle, you still see these two holes inside. I should have hide them when I cut them, but hindsight, it's good to leave them because that way I can put on the handle just exactly the right distance. So what I did was On my trimmer, I cut 2 pieces of designer series paper that matches. And again, I cut it at 10 7/8 long, and this one is 3.5 inch wide. So I cut 2 of them, and I'm gonna put inside to cover the hole. So I'm gonna use this one right there. So let's go ahead and put glue, or put glue. I'm going to use this side. So and I'm going to put glue here. And then I will show you after I put it in the inside, because it's easier for me to stand up and do this. And it should fit nicely inside. Make sure that it doesn't peek over to the front. And once you get that done, then I'm going to lay it down and then just press it down. And then I'm ready to do the other side. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the other side. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the inside, but see on the other side, so that when it stand up, you don't see the hole. And so this is your front right here. And again, I am going to use one of these tags that I made for here, and I think I'm going to use the star, and it said do not open until Christmas. It's very pretty. And all I do with this is I'm going to tie it around the handle. Okay, you can see here. Okay, you see it? Okay, and then let me see what else I need to do. Put back my tags. Love my tags. I was gonna do something and I forgot. Oh yes, and I'm going to put a green button right here. So I'm gonna use tweezer because I burned myself plenty of time before without it. So I'm gonna put hot glue on the button, and then just place it right there. I don't need to place one on this side because the tag is right there. And then I do the same for the back of the bag. Turn it around. Got a little red ink there. I'll take care of that. So where are the buttons? So put glue on my button. And then put it right there. These buttons, I got them from Hobby Lobby. I think last year when Christmas was over, and you get everything dirt cheap. Right there. also do is cut a piece of designer series paper and then just put it like that. But I'll do that later. But basically that's it. I hope you enjoy the tutorial, even though I made a few boo-boos. But now if you get this file, you have some ideas as to what to do with it. And honestly, I love this bag. I'm gonna make probably 4 of them at least, because they're easy to make and they pretty good size. And it's just really cute. I'm gonna give Christmas gifts away, and it will be really nice to package in something beautiful like this. Well, until next time, you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.